How de facto, pterodactyl when I micro and macro my mind. Why would I try to hide the fact that I'm jacked to be actually naturally high? And I'm that guy with the flashlight, looking back at the track with the black light. How about this? How about that? Pay attention to wax. You're free to see what that's like. And that's why.
Ian Anderson, Corey Merle, Central Coast Disc Golf. Corey, we are back for round 2/final round at the GBO.
Exactly. Went into the day thinking it was moving day. Turns out everything got settled.
Yeah, Simon knew what was up, apparently.
Exactly, man. He came into the round saying, I need to win today.
Yeah.
He had some foresight, I think.
He did. Well, Corey, let's watch some disc golf. We are kicking off part 2 on hole 10. Simon, he's already got 3 eagles in 9 holes.
That's doing work, Ian.
Why not?
Yeah.
8 down after 9. It's pretty good.
Yeah, 6 down on 3 holes, though.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yeah.
The rest of the card, no slouches, but when there's Simon there, the juxtaposition makes it look a little silly.
Exactly.
Hole 10, par 3, 340. Paige Pierce ace from World's Doubles, just dead straight with a really kind of a late tunnel.
Exactly. It seems to really favor the turnover mid-range shot. You're going to see Simon kind of pull out. I think that was an FD he might have been throwing. But,
Yeah.
Whatever you're comfortable with throwing in that mid-300s, it's a touchy shot. You don't want to be a little right into that shrubbery or the shul.
Yep.
You might see a sidearm off that left side and punch it through those trees. But, whatever's clever.
Good look from Kale.
Ooh, fight through.
Ooh, he's actually like in a little mini pond over there next to that tree.
Yeah, there's that little creek that runs into that that mess.
Good look from Dio. Gonna have a clean putt at it. Big Germ. I think he's throwing that Thunderbird.
Ooh.
His Tour Series Star Thunderbird.
That thing is so beautiful, man, isn't it?
Swirly. I'll swirl for days.
I'm a swirl guy, man.
Yeah,
I'm into it.
Yeah. Who isn't, man?
Right.
Yeah. So Simon came up quite a bit short. He just didn't throw it. It was really weird.
He kind of just sawed it off, just threw it straight in the ground, right?
Simon problems. It's hard to not throw it as hard as you can all the time.
I was going to say, if the hole was 700 feet, I think he probably would have been closer.
Agreed. Came up just a little bit shorter on that. Look for it, too. Here's Big Germs. He's going to be taking a 3 most likely.
Yeah, not the spot he was looking for. This is attack mode.
Yep. Good putt from Devin. Had the cleanest look. A little mini fist pump. And Kale, he's got 1 foot in a little mini pond. Right by that tree trunk. He couldn't take relief because he would have been behind a tree then.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
He'd been going back for, 6-8 feet. Great putt, though. That's a tough lie and good stick.
Yeah, awkward footing, and he made it work.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice. Big Germ, just a little bit of a comebacker here for his par. Should be no problem.
Yeah, that's routine.
Mm-hmm. And Simon just has a drop in for his par, but I'm sure he's pretty disappointed with that. This is a very gettable hole.
Absolutely. You're losing strokes. If you're trying to make it run at the lead, you're losing strokes if you don't get this one.
Yeah, leaders are cashing in on that one, no doubt. Good look at that putt from Dio. Love to see him bang some putts. The sun never sets on cool with those sunglasses. I love
This
it,
is true.
I love it, man. All right, we're kicking it back to hole 11. Coming back the way we just came. Another par 3. Seeing a Billy Engel ace.
Oh, yes. Exactly, man. This is one of the first aces I actually ever saw. This is it was an impressive one, though.
It was a big way. 395. It's dead straight. It's got a good backstop, so you're bound to see some close runs.
Definitely. The ace is there. Really, the only danger is that Mando tree. It shouldn't be in your head, but it kind of is.
Yeah, it looks like Kale found some headwind he wasn't expecting.
Yeah, turned it over. He's going to have a tricky look. It might have to contest with that gazebo.
Yeah, see if Dio can correct off of Kale's throw. Throwing a hyzer flip. That's flipping a little too much.
Oh, yeah. I thought it might have been okay, but it kind of had the Kale effect, just to the opposite side.
Yeah, got the same headwind, turning it over too much. See if Simon can figure it out.
That looks good.
He threw that one, Corey.
That was a committed shot.
Yep. Big Germ. Gonna try and follow that up. Looks like that Star Thunderbird again.
Yeah, it's a good distance for that.
It is, right?
Run it straight into that hill.
Mm-hmm.
Tracking.
Oh! Thought he was going to Big Germ himself there. You know,
Oh
the Big Germ effect. He finally had it working for it. It was so close. Such a good run. One of these days, man.
I know.
When
I
it,
dream
when
of
it
the day.
happens, the internet's just going to die.
The day the internet broke.
Yeah. Kale had a tough look right there. Kind of just laid up for a par. Devin has a look for 2, but it's not super short.
Oh, man.
He came up a little bit short.
Yeah.
And then there's some discussion about
Who was out?
who was out. He
Oh,
was like-
yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. What's the pressure putts these guys have?
Yeah. Kale's legit, so we let him tap out.
Oh, what a guy.
Yeah. Some nice birdies from Germ and Simon. Kale and D.O. with some pars. You're not happy about par on this one.
Absolutely not. These holes 10, 11, 12 are, gosh, 3 out of maybe the 5 easiest holes on the course.
Yeah.
After that long stretch of par 4s, you're really just trying to go deuce, 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 and just finish strong.
Yeah, they're reachable. They're open. Just attack right here.
Yeah.
Simon leading the chase card at 15 down. Kale, D.O., and Koling hanging around. And we're going back the other way again. Hole 12, par 3, just right there. The only real thing here is a couple late trees and then the elevated basket, Corey.
Exactly. It's very short, 320 feet, thrown over that water, but it really shouldn't come into play. You're really just trying to base something against that little built-up, I don't know, what do you call it, little structure, I guess, type thing. Platform, there you go.
Yeah, something like that. Simon sawing one off again.
Yeah, exactly. That was very reminiscent of hole 10. It just didn't really seem like he was, I don't know, just didn't seem like he was committed.
Maybe just like disc down to a putter and just throw that hard.
Exactly.
It's something, man. Good forehand from Germ with the sexy bird right there.
That's solid. I like that look. Just kind of dunk it right next to it.
Kind of fades into the hill a little bit too.
Exactly.
Forehand does. As soon as Kale's kind of drifting down the fall line. Has a putt, but not super close, and then it is that high basket.
Exactly. The elevated basket really puts an emphasis on putting it close. It can turn into just a nasty situation.
Yeah.
I remember at Worlds last year, Logan Bowers he just had a nightmare in this basket.
That was hard to watch.
Exactly. I think he had 4 or 5 putts just airball right by it.
Yeah, Simon's gonna run this one for a 2. It got like a little lift on it halfway through.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we're talking about. The second you start throwing it up, the wind can just play all sorts of tricks on it.
That flight plate is exposed. Bang,
Oh,
bang,
good putt,
Corey.
Kale.
Nice work, man. Love seeing that guy hit good putts.
Oh, Big German Simon watching on, too.
I had the perfectly framed shot between the big boys.
I know. The Twin Towers over there.
Yep. Simon makes the good comeback right here, and I'm sure Germ's going to make this birdie right here. He's halfway there with how tall he is.
Yeah.
Dio with a disappointing drop-in par.
Yeah, certainly expecting more on that. Kale able to deliver on the huge putt, though.
Just perfect putt.
Yeah,
Low.
ain't coming back out.
Dead center. Totally money. Simon still at 15 down, but Kale got a stroke on him. Only one back.
Hey, man, he's throwing well. I really feel like these courses suit his game. Just smoothing it out there, play your golf. There's not a lot of like 900,000-foot holes where you really need that huge D.
Whoa.
This one is a huge pull, though, 425 feet.
Yeah.
Basically on hyzer the entire way. Maybe ride it out flat for a little bit, but it needs that hard left finish.
Germ going with that Star Thunderbird again.
Yeah, in years past, this hole was a par 4 in which you threw this shot and then pitched over the creek.
Yeah.
This year, I believe there was a bit of construction on that side, so they changed the pin placements.
Also gives some people an area to warm up putting too.
Oh, exactly. More practice baskets.
Yeah. Kale, that's looking good. Oh.
Wow, just stuck right in the grass.
Yeah, it did. It's a longer putt than he wanted, but it's there. Simon just throwing Simon lines, Corey.
Yeah, there is that OB on the right, and you don't really want to contend with it unless you can throw all the way over the trees. Goodness, Ian.
Dang.
So, this is more of his comfort zone. I'm sure he'll take a pass on those, like, straight 300-foot shots.
It's an awkward distance for him.
Yeah, give him a huge hyzer.
Dio, this is a tough shot for our lefty.
Oh, no. And that is an OB creek that normally he'd be shooting over.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Here is Kale for the 2.
Oh, stick it.
Kale's on it right now.
Wow, that was a smooth little, that was a good little jumper, man.
A little bitty jump on it, yeah. Devin's going to try and save the par after going OB drive.
That was pure, man. That was good.
Good one again. And he was bummed about that, so he really collected himself and came
Really?
back from it. Yeah,
oh, great.
yeah,
That's mental toughness,
yeah.
man.
He was a little heated about that OB drive. Some great drives from Simon and Big Germ right there.
Yeah, Dio showing it to the fans.
Yeah, he's like, I'm happy, but I'm not really happy.
Yeah.
You know, that's
We had a
the deal.
great gallery out there. We were
Yeah.
chase card, lead card. There was
Yeah.
tons of people.
Yep, so it was a great show to watch. Big old thanks to our sponsor at this tournament, Dynamic Tis, for putting it on. Special thanks to Bobby Brown, man.
Absolutely,
That
man.
guy knows media. and
I
just does
know.
it perfect, man.
I'm
yeah.
so happy that
Yeah.
he's doing everything that he's doing, man. It's really just taking the sport to the next level.
Yeah, if you like Smashbox Drum as us out here, shoot Bobby a message and thank him for us.
Exactly.
We appreciate it. All right, we're on to what hole?
Hole 14.
14, thank you.
Yeah. Well, that was a.
Ooh.
Was that a grip lock, Ian?
Yeah, that was a grip block. That was out of his hand, not happy. That's a Star Destroyer.
Oh no.
Was a Star. It was the prettiest Star Destroyer I've ever seen, too.
It was the prettiest.
Purple swirl.
Ooh.
Oh, it was just gorgeous.
Gosh, now that's the
Yeah.
danger on this hole. It's 422 feet, which you'd think, difficult to overshoot it, but
Yeah.
you're really trying to put a pump on it because it plays that right to left,
Yeah.
and you need to stick that landing.
Yeah, it's such a scary putt with that water right behind the basket.
Exactly. You need to bite off as much as you can, or kind of play this safe short line like you see some of these guys doing right here.
Yeah, you're gonna see a ton of threes.
Yeah, it really is a very difficult too, especially on a lefty.
Yeah, I can't imagine this is gonna get that close.
No, you have to have just a crushing side.
Oh, yeah, 422-foot sidearm.
Yeah, I
None
don't
people
know.
will have that.
No.
No. So Big Germ is throwing 3 right here. Gonna give it a little half go. At least he has an angle where he can give it a half go. But still, that's a 4.
Yeah, and there is that small OB creek, right, kind of meandering
yeah.
left and behind that basket. So even if you really wanted to run it, it's a sketchy run at best.
Yeah, kind of a weak layup from Dio right there.
Yeah, it seemed like this point in the round he was kind of, let's get this thing going. Come on, let's throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe might have been scared of that water a little bit on the upshot. Good up from Kale. Got a little more legs than he wants. Devin, still no problem with the par.
Yeah, he's right in his comfort zone there.
Yep. Kale should be making this one as well. Bada bing.
But
Germ dropping in a 4 for that grip block throw.
man, Kel gets a lot of steam on those putts.
does.
He is just pushing them in there, but they go in fast.
Look at him. There it is. So pure. Look at that focus in the eyes, man.
Dude.
That's where your putts live. Stare at that basket, kids.
Absolutely.
Yep. Makes it happen.
Lock it in.
Yep. We got Simon still leading the chase card. Kale's still 1 back. Germ a little bit of trouble there. Taking us to hole 15, par 3, 51. There's a forehand hyzer, there's a backhand hyzer, and there's a gut shot too.
Exactly. Generally you're going to see either of the hyzers being thrown. It, I think, tends to be the more open shot, and you're dealing less with this big pine tree right in the middle with that fir.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things can just get nasty if you get in the middle of it.
So Kale's going to show you the gut shot. Need a little more turn on the M4.
Yeah, and it should be noted, this road is OB, so it is pretty tight on that basket.
Yeah, it's dicey, no doubt. Simon's going to take a Simon line here. He's lining up this big hyzer. Throw him from the back of the tee pad a little bit so he can get over the tree easier.
Yeah, increase that angle that he can throw with.
Yeah, exactly. A little too much spike on that one, though. Came up a little bit short left.
Yeah, I like the play, especially for his style of game. Yeah, unfortunately, just didn't quite get enough on it.
Devin?
This is wide. This is very wide.
Heads up, Corey.
It almost got me, man. I swear, it felt like it was inches over my head.
Mad jukes, dude. Mad jukes. He's got to look for a 2 off that pretty sweet kind of horseshoe skip off the road.
Yeah, definitely. You'll see a lot of guys play that road skip. If you can get it to skip on the road, it's just so consistent.
Yeah, it is. That's very true. Germ's got to look for a 2. Good drive.
Yeah, right there.
Kale with a little circle's edge. Looks like a little
Ooh.
bit past. Yeah, came up just short.
Yeah, hoping to get another one of those small little jumpers in.
Yep. Simon going downhill as well. Well within his range, though.
Oh, I mean, out of the hand, that did not look like it ever had a chance.
That was like his drive on 10.
Exactly.
Yeah. Dio is coming up the hill for his 2. He's been banging some good ones. See if he can keep it going.
Oh, yes, please.
Devin Owens, man. So good to see him playing well.
Seriously, I love seeing him in there.
Oh, Germ! Oh, Germ's saying the same thing.
Wow, he's. I mean, it's becoming a bit of a case of the yips, Ian. Like I've seen in tournaments past, he's had 2 to 3 misses from that short.
Yeah.
It's not uncommon.
Yep. Reaction after Dio's drive. The crowd approves.
Yeah, loving it, man. Just
it's a good area for a great gallery right there. There's a lot of holes stacked in.
Yep,
everywhere.
like you could probably watch 3 or 4 holes, either driving in or teeing off. It's a good spot for sure. That gazebo, yeah, it's nice.
Devin getting a stroke on the card there. We're on to a pretty fun hole, Glory. Hole 16 is really downhill. The basket is just in front of all this shrubbery, so going long is not what you're trying to do. But it's a tough stick with that downhill green.
Absolutely. It plays downhill the entire way. It really is a good pump, but at the same time being extremely touchy.
Yeah.
You're going to see Dio throw the Cenas here, and
oh, really?
yeah,
Wow.
really just try and float it all the way in.
Ooh.
See, now this looks tasty. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously a little shorter than maybe you want if you're trying to park it, but you do not want to go long into those bushes.
Yep. Definitely rather be short than long. Kale did not get the flip on his beefy M4.
No,
His
2 beef.
2 beef.
But still, as you can see, it's, you're there, you're putting.
Simon?
Throwing that dark red.
Yeah.
Is that FD or something again? So he's been throwing it a lot in his last few holes.
Yeah. It got a little more turn than he was expecting, I think, but actually, he's parked.
He's great. That
Yeah.
thing is parked.
Big Germ. I think he's going Sexton Firebird, but could be wrong. Might be a Thunderbird, too.
Yeah, whenever you see that kind of light green, swirly glow look to it, it usually tends to be that Sexton Firebird.
Yep. Kind of saw this one off a little bit.
Totally. And look at, he's already walking down. He's halfway down. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not happy. He just missed that putt.
Last hole might be at his head still a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, good run with the Nova, but going to be taking a 3. Kale from the other side, looking for a 2.
Come on, Kale. Oh, he's just right there. You can tell he knows it.
Real close to dialed in. Devin should be carding this 2 right here.
Oh no! Oh my gosh! Out of his hand. Are you kidding me? It's kicked all the way down there.
It's like not too deep.
Oh god, that could have been really bad. Ian.
Yeah, it turns out Simon just got a stroke on the card. Yeah, you can see that's Devin
Okay.
in there.
Yeah.
Manages to make the more difficult putt than the one he missed. Just the hand reaches out of the brush. Good par save from Devin, but he is not happy about that after having a really nice drive.
Certainly not. Yeah, he was
Wasted.
right there, ready to capitalize.
Yeah. Simon with that stroke on the card, taking his chase card lead out to 2. I think he's in the mix on the lead card by now.
Absolutely. I mean, you're checking live scoring at this point. You got guys that are shooting 12, 13 down.
Yeah, Rick was catching fire today, too.
Absolutely
the fourth
perfect
card.
weather as
Yeah.
far as Kansas is concerned. So you know the scoring conditions were going to be right.
Mm-hmm. Hole 17, par 3. Another downhill shot the entire way. Kind of a couple tiers here. But the danger here is kind of just pinched in the corner in between all those trees and brush and stuff.
Exactly. Like if you hang it a little high, like Simon has here, there is those overhanging trees. Generally, you're not going to see them come into play. I do like this line,
I do too.
lefty hyzer or
Or
the
the forehand.
righty sidearm.
Yeah.
It's way more open, and you get a nice skip right into the basket. Kind of funnels you right in.
Ah.
Ooh, that was hot.
It's nasty back there.
It is. Did that slide all the way through?
It's like 4 feet in, which is enough to be not fun.
Yes, significantly hampered.
Kale, this is looking good.
Oh my goodness, that was.
Oh, I swear that was tracking for an ace. Man.
Yeah, that thing was dialed.
It was. Germ? Pretty sure that's a good story.
Yeah, just ripping it out there. It's gliding, hooking right. That's exactly what you want.
Well done, Big Germ.
Yeah, yes, please.
Simon, with that brush behind, can't really run this 100%, and he's like 70 feet away.
Yeah, and he's got it. Uh-oh. Slow down.
That's it. Okay.
Ooh, okay. He used about as much room as he had there.
Yeah. Kale also for 60, 70 here.
Yeah, good little layup.
Yeah, just floated in there. With that brush behind, you really can't run it 100%.
Exactly. Anything that goes by, you're in trouble.
Germ, close enough for a 2.
Man,
He's leaving some strokes on the course right now.
Yeah, I just don't even know what to say. I would say it's a lack of concentration. He's going so fast, but that's just what he does.
Yeah, that's how he operates,
Yeah.
for sure. So that's Devin back there,
Oh,
and
no.
he tried straddling one way, tried straddling the other way. He settled on trying to punch it out the gut. So we'll see what he can do. Doesn't look far.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think he was trying to power it through something, but came out clean instead.
Exactly.
Possibly, I don't know.
Sets himself up for a longer putt.
Yeah, he's got a longer comebacker, but which is clean, fortunately. So he makes that one. He's
Not
he's
happy.
exasperated would be the term I would use on that one. And Jer makes his comebacker for a par, but he is less than stoked.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do at that point to come back? I mean, he's an incredible player, right?
Yeah,
I mean, one of the top, 15 highest rated players
Yeah.
in the world.
You
But
just got to reset somehow or something.
exactly.
man.
I mean,
don't
where's
know.
your mind at when you're missing putts that you don't miss? you
Yeah.
know? Nice shot of Simon just getting his up in there.
Simon reactions are the best, yeah. A little par start. I figured we'd see at least one birdie there, and we probably should have with Jerem's drive. It just didn't happen there.
Yeah, definitely a birdieable hole. Surprising to see no birds.
Yeah, hole 18, par 3. They shortened this one up from last year. It was a par 4 that kind of carried the parking lot, and due to cars and stuff, and
Safety and that's
they
fair.
shortened it up. I really agree with this
I agree,
decision.
too.
Yeah. So Simon gonna throw his Glow MD3, probably an eagle one.
Yeah, it really is going to play nicely for that turnover shot, that kind of, perfectly mid-ranged turnover shot. That's dialed. That's great.
Simon's got it.
Mhm.
Good hole for our friend Devin Owens.
Absolutely. It should be noted there is a line, a fairway separator that is OB. See those white flags over there?
Oh, that's right. In between 1 and 18.
Yeah, it shouldn't come into play, but it is there. And actually also long on that path.
Yep.
So if you're trying to maybe burn one in there for the ace, that is, that's there.
Yep. Looks like Kale throwing probably an M4. Beautiful toss.
Yeah, that was tasty little turnover.
Yep.
Lower, more, precise route than Simon. Simon kind of took that airy turnover shot.
Yeah. Jerem's got a forehanded a Star Destroyer, I believe.
Nice and wide. Play the skip in.
Parked, Corey.
Boom. That's a great shot.
Well timed. Simon first up for the 2. Should be looking at a star frame here.
That's a good round, man. He came in finishing 12 down for the day. That's solid.
That is really good.
That's good work.
Yeah. Kale up next. Should be no worries here.
All right, guys, come on now. Get out the way.
Simon's getting that branding now on those videos.
Hey, it's a good call. He
Yeah.
found you and
Yeah.
knew where to stand.
Yep. You should give him a raise. Jerem for the cleanup 2.
I don't even think he knows what to do. Like, what do you do? There's just in front of everyone.
Oh, man.
It kind of slid into the bushes there, too, Ian.
It
That's,
did, yeah.
like, less than ideal,
Oh,
or whatever is the least than ideal.
I'm the biggest Big Jerem fan ever, but that was one of the worst putts I've ever seen.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I barely hit chains. Makes a comebacker at least, but oh man, Jerem just gave away like
3 strokes at the end, easily. I mean, and
Easily.
who knows
Yeah.
if that got in his head, for the other drive where he didn't get
Yeah.
the birdie. It's just that devolved quickly.
That's
Ian.
it. That's a shot of my buddy Marty Gregoire, PDJ media manager. The guy does so much. He never gets any recognition, so I want to give him a little shout out.
I feel like he just doesn't even need sleep at this point.
No, yeah,
right?
No, not at all.
He's a machine.
He is. So there it is after
2 rounds, my friend.
2 rounds, and that's actually the end. Like it's over. There's no round 3.
Very strange situation, man. It's
Yeah.
becoming a trend now.
It is. It's an epidemic in disc golf. So Paul wins, Nate in second, Rick 2 more back of that in third, and Simon snuck in for 4th from the chase card.
Yeah, great round, man. Really put it all together. How about, I want to give a special shout out, Chris Clemens, man.
Wow.
Off the 3rd card, throwing 12 down, putting himself what would have been in contention for the win if we had another round.
He's a fellow art disc golfer too.
He is.
Yeah.
Big shout out,
Yeah.
man.
Nice work, dude.
Yep.
I was looking forward to filming him today, but yeah.
Another time, yeah.
It is what it is. Yep. All right, everybody. That is all we got for Glass Blown Open, I guess.
Yeah, I was expecting to do another round of commentary, but hey, man, we can actually enjoy ourselves.
I think we can. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, for a whole day. We got Champs versus Chumps tomorrow. Should be a hoot out at Waterworks in KC. If you're in Kansas City, come on out 2:30. It's going down.
See you there, guys.
You can still buy raffle tickets.
Ooh.
Yeah. And also, I always forget to do this. Biggest thanks to our Patreon supporters, Corey.
Seriously, man. Like, in the recent, last, maybe 3 months, we've really seen almost like a renaissance in the Patreon community.
It's awesome.
It's seen a lot of people have got on board, and I really just want to communicate, if we had a quarter, a fifth of our subscribers do $1 per month.
Yeah, you can donate as little as $1 a month.
We would be
man.
doing this full time.
Yeah.
We'd be at every tournament.
Yeah. But those that do, we appreciate you guys so much.
Exactly.
I appreciate Dynamic Disc for getting us out here, and all our other sponsors are clutch, man. Clutch.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll stop rambling, Corey.
Let's do it, dude.
Go Glass One Open. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.